Oak tree, June 10th, for those born between June 10th to July 7th, which is Gemini and Cancer. 18, more exalted in Gemini, 18 degree Gemini to 14 over Cancer, most people in Cancer. Character symbol is the white horse, the golden wheel. Ruling planets Jupiter, Jovine, Mars, element water, metal gold, color gold. Ascending God associated with Jupiter, Greek, Zeus, Celtic, Dagda, the Green Man, Janus, Diana, Cybele, Hecate, and Pan. Symbolism, sovereignty, rulership, power. Don't power over me. Don't try me. Don't bring sovereignty over me. Because I have a daughter. She's from have this kind of character and attitude to boss over the people. Not me. Don't they? Sovereignty, rulership, power, strength, and endurance, generosity and protection, justice and nobility, honesty and bravery, and of course she's a Cancer. It's not a Gemini but Cancer. Justice and nobility, honesty and bravery. I don't think these people just. I don't think so. They are not humble enough to feel to give justice to people. All they care about is partners and partner. They want kids because they want a trophy. They want to have it all, a cat, a pet, or a kid, not because they really love and want that, because they want to nurture and love and care, but because they want to use that as a trophy to say, yes, in my home have kids and have pets, but not that they care. They don't really care for them. And once they do, they become stressed and start to want to hold them. I don't like that. I really don't like this kind of people. Very rude to the underdogs, because a cat and a kids are vulnerable. They are weak, and we are there to protect and nurture, not hurt them. And the individual from this zodiac signs like that, from this date, I have seen they been rude to the children, and I'm there to scold them and to criticize like a good Virgo, blah 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 blah. Then they keep quiet. I say, when it's your turn, nobody did this to you. Now you are doing this to your children. Don't you see, he's a kid? No matter what, he's a kid. Because he's this and that, he doesn't do what I want. I say, you did what your mother wanted. No, so why now you expect this for your child, which you did not do for your mother? You are being selfish. Do unto others that which you want for the self. Be that your motto. And this is not a 20-year-old, it's a 40-year-old, for God's sake. 40-year-old, not a 20-year-old, 40. So sovereignty, rulership, power, strength and endurance, generosity and protection. Justice, justice about these people. Protection, not so much. They protect when they see is convenient for them. Generosity, when it's convenient, then they give you a bit of alms, like, one kind of morsels to don't need a morsel. So strength and endurance, power, rulership, sovereignty, they want to be sovereign, they want to rule, they want to be powerful, but deep inside they are weak. They are weak because they don't know how to control their emotions. And it's very important to control emotion during time of tribulations and difficulties in life. Not avenge on the vulnerable ones. Who are the vulnerables? Maybe an elderly, a child, or an animal. I hate people who hurt these three beings: children, animals, and kids. They are coward to me, for me. So justice and nobility, no justice and these people. Nobility, I don't know. Honesty and bravery, Um, yeah, can be okay. Not the Gemini. Gemini is not honest at all. The aunt. Who's Gemini? Trump. Trump is Gemini. Is him honest? I don't know. He's brave. I don't think he's not brave. Everybody's brave if he guards, if security guards. Anybody can. I want to see brave like me alone. And I face all obstacle and adversity alone. That's when you test your strength and your true raw power. So stone, diamond, and aventurine. Flower, coats food. Diamond, aventurine. Aventurine is the that usually they come in green, and they were worn by Greeks when they went into war. They usually used aventurine for protection and also for courage. So songbirds, oriole and orang. Folk names Jarvis nuts, juglans. Look at this beauty, this wonderful thing here. Look at how beautiful. Oh my God, it's so beautiful tree, just like the Asian, Southeast Asian banyan tree and what the name? Banyans and Anzana. Anzana and bayan. Oh my God, I'm crazy for these trees. Crazy. Oh, I love them. I have a great connection with the plants world. Where I go, they just move around at night, around me. I just love them so much. And the animals. The Druidic religion was reputedly based on the occult mythology, and all ancient thunder gods were associated with the oak tree. There is evidence to suggest, however, that the oak cult was imported to Britain from the Baltic regions during the Bronze Age. And although it became the principal sacred tree of the Druids, the rowan, willow, elder, and alder cults were already established. As Druidism evolved, the significance of the oak tree also evolved, and it symbolized the turning point of the year when the summer sun ascended briefly into the circle of Guinevere to receive divination inspiration. Oak tree characters have breadth of vision. Their greatest personal asset is a sense of optimism and the ability to speak the truth no matter what the consequences may be. Yeah, they are blunt. They are like Sagittarius. They are very blunt, but not with people who are in a top position than they. They are more toward the people who are below them. Then they have a big mouth, but for those who are on top, they kind of they they chicken out, they cower down. So this is not bravery at all. I don't like people like this promiscuous. Everybody can be tough if those below them, But they speak their minds, but they choose the people to who they will speak up their mind. Not to everybody. A lack of discretion can, however, be their weak point. Discretion can, however, be their weaker point. People born during the first 2 weeks come under the new moon phase and they are inclined to take financial risks and make personal commitments which cannot so easily be consolidated. The positive aspects of character are shown with their natural powers of leadership and the ability to rise above the human vice of greed over rights. Oh, they are greed, all right. They are greed. They want it all. And they work hard for it. They are not modest, they are greedy. And they are very materialist. There is an element of self-sacrifice operation within both the lunar phases of divisions of the sign. But people born during the last 2 weeks of the full moon phase are less inclined to make financial losses. People born during the new moon are generally more flamboyant characters and rather glory-seeking individuals. Their positive aspects are shown in their generosity of spirit. Sun is Gemini, an instinctive sense of survival and creative skills. Yeah, Gemini. Gemini can be generous and very creative. Not Cancer. Cancer is kind of tight-fisted. Uh, they are past. They like to control the purse string, the purse. They say they are frugal. They are being frugal, but I don't think so. When you have enough money and you don't spend so much on your kids, then I'm sorry, you are being just a miser. You're not being frugal. When I have children, my money will be all spent on them. If they want a bicycle, I'll buy 5. Associated with Jupiter, the wheel and the Faragar Dagda, Oak-tree people have a wide range of talents. They combine some of the best qualities, including vision, personal charm, optimism, and a drive for success. Yeah, they have charm. Both Cancer and Gemini are they have a lot of charm in them. Such individuals often find themselves in leadership positions. Yeah, correct. Especially Gemini, they have very good chance to go into leadership. Geminis were born to be orators, to be the speaker, the spoken person, the spoken voice. They were born to be journalists, to be how they say that thing. I forgot. The people in power, their politics. They are more into politics. They love politics. They enjoy their achievements and fulfill their plans, but can be self-sacrificing, risk-taking, vain, and naive when executing their schemes. Yeah. Later in life, they are drawn to spiritual and philosophical pursuits. The oak, once the sacred tree of druids, symbolizes truth and steadfast knowledge. Doors made of the oak were taught to keep out the evil. Oak people are determined, self-motivated, enthusiastic, and responsible. Responsible, I don't know, but they are quite enthusiastic, self-motivated, and determined. All right. Natural leaders, yeah, correct. Natural leaders, they remain calm in a crisis and are not easily swayed by opposition. Although serious-minded, I don't think not all Cancerians is calm in a crisis. They can become very hysteric and go berserk, like become very stressed. Although serious-minded, they are cheerful and optimistic and do not give up easily. That one is Gemini. Gemini is quite optimistic, even in crisis, and cool. The Cancerian, no, they are more like, they are very stressed. So physical goal, to learn that a hands-on approach will nurture desired skills that one learns by doing. Mental goal, to accumulate the acorns of wisdom and, having done so, to share that wisdom. Spiritual goal, to become tough and resilient despite the unpredictable nature of life, to be strong and wise. But in order for you to become wise, you need not just go for material stuff and dwells on uncertainty and material comfort. You need to get out of your comfort zone and then eat the bread that the devil itself have crept on, in order to be wise, to go through tribulation, to go through so much sufferings in life. To me, that's the road to wisdom. okay? Although there are exceptions, of course, but those people already were born with an agenda to be wise, to receive information as to become wise. But in the majority of cases, people who have a very hardy life, they are more likely to become uh, wise later on in life. The rule deity, the father of all gods, the deck that rules this side. The druid animal, the wren, the Celtic king of the birds, symbolizes wit and subtlety. Oaks must temper pride with humor, or they become pompous and overbearing. And they are overbearing and too pompous sometimes, and too uh, uptight, and sometimes they lack humor even. They can be quite stressed among in the side of family group. They can be very stressful people to deal with, and they cannot, especially cancer cannot get stressed. They can become really even violent and bully and abusive. Okay, so they must always have what they want in order for them to be in peace with themselves. Gemini too, they lack a bit of humor. They are quite uptight, carrying a corn against illnesses and pains for immortality and youthfulness, and to increase vitality and sexual potency. Carry any piece of the oak draws good luck to you. Remember to ask permission and show gratitude, and that applies not just to the oak but any other plants out there. Oak twigs bolts together with a red thread in the solar cross or pentagram will make a mighty protective talisman for the home, car, or in your desk or locker at work. Oaken twigs and strings of red deflect all harm, gossip, and dread. Spell for male fertility. Holding a cone in the palm of your dominant hand and direct your energy into it as you say your incantation. Afterwards, carry it with you for 9 days and then bury it in the ground. King Arthur's round table was made from a thin cross-section of a large oak. So, strength grows through time, bringing the reward of honestly living up to great expectations. The oak tree strength. If you are born at this time, those born under the Celtic tree astrology sign of the oak have a special gift of strength. They are protective people. I don't think they are protective. The Gemini side is much more than the Cancer. Cancerians are selfish for their own detriment. They are too selfish. But I think that the Gemini side, yes, Gemini can be self-sacrificing. They are very generous, and can be protective. Yeah, Gemini, not the Cancer. Cancer are a bit into themselves, and they are quite aloof and quite selfish people. And never become a champion for those who do not have a voice. I don't think so. Maybe Gemini a little bit. Not Cancerians. No, they aren't. Only Gemini, a little bit. Some Gemini, not all. Some. In other words, the oak is the crusader and the spokesperson for the underdog. I don't think so. Not the Cancerians. The Geminis, maybe. Nurturing, generous, and helpful. No, they are not nurturing, not Cancerian. They are generous if it's convenient for them to be. And helpful, no, I don't think they are, not always. You cannot rely on them all the time. You are a gentle giant among the Celtic zodiac signs. You exude and ease confidence and naturally assume everything will work out in a positive outcome. Yeah, Sally Gemini, correct. You have a deep respect for history and ancestry. Yeah, respect, but no knowledge, but respect. And many people with this sign become teachers. Correct. That's correct too. But what teacher? Be careful with this kind of teacher. They are too stressed. You love to impart your knowledge of the past to others. I know better, but I'm not Gemini. You can. Oak signs have a need for instruction, and will often go to great lengths to gain the feeling of control in their lives. Healthy oak signs live long, full, happy lives and enjoy large family settings and are likely to be involved with the large social community networks. Correct. Oak signs pair off well with the ash and reed and are known to harmoniously join with ivy signs too. The character of oak, like the mighty tree it represents. Dwyer, Dwyer is associated with strength, resiliency, and self-confidence. The oak is strong and powerful, often dominating over its southern neighbors. The oak king rules over the summer months. Yeah, they cannot stand the cold. They are more into heat. They are too cold people to withstand the cold. They cannot take it. They need heat. That's true. And this tree was sacred to the druids. Me, I'm a hot person. I need the cold to cool down because I'm too fiery. Some scholars say the word due translates to door, the root word of druid. The oak is connected with spells for protection and strength, vitality, money, and success and good fortune. Correct. In many pre-Christian societies, the oak was often associated with the leaders of the gods, Zeus, Thor, Jupiter, and so forth. The strength and masculinity of the oak was honored through the worship of these gods. During the Tudor and Elizabethan eras, oak was valued for its strength and durability and was commonly used in construction of homes. The bark became valuable in the tanning industry, and many areas of Scotland were deforested in the rush to harvest oak. Poor thing. I hate people who fell a tree. I really hate. I cannot see a tree being pruned to cut down. Modern aspects. Carry in a coin in your pocket when you go to an interview or business meeting. It will be bring you good luck. If you catch a falling oak leaf before it hits the ground, you'll stay healthy the following year. Remember that dua means gate or door. Watch for chances that may pop up unexpectedly and take what it is offered to you. After all, an unknown opportunity is better than a missed one. Magical aspect. No. I prefer no opportunity than one that is not known. It's gonna bring me no benefit. Be strong and instead like the oak. Magical aspects. Be strong and instead like the oak. I am. No matter how unpredictable things may become for you spiritually, your strength will help you prevail. That's me. So beautiful. Just like the Bayan and Asana tree of Southeast Asia. Bayan and the Asana with Lucifer, so beautiful. Amazing trees. So that's all now for now. Later we'll have I guess Gemini again and no, not Cancer, Gemini and Taurus maybe, or Cancer and Gemini again, I'm not sure.